Hey everyone, it's Coach Pam here from Coach Pam Fitness, and I am going live today because I want to introduce you to a series that I'm working on about perimenopause and how we can try and prevent some of the weight gain that happens when we're in perimenopause and going into menopause. Why am I doing a blog about this, or a series of blogs about this? Because I have been struggling with perimenopause for almost 8 years, and the closer I get to menopause, the harder it is for me to lose and maintain the weight loss that I had 3 years ago. This past summer, I had a couple injuries. I injured my shoulder, so I couldn't do upper body work, and then I injured my calf, so I couldn't do any kind of workout for a while, and I was still eating the way that I had been eating. However, I gained weight, and it has been a real struggle for me to lose the weight, and I'm still struggling with it. So I'm still trying to learn about perimenopause and menopause and how we can prevent weight loss and how we can still feel really good about myself. So while we're going through this, I'm looking away because I'm looking at my notes. I don't want to forget anything. Perimenopause is, it can last between 4 and 8 years. I'm going on 8 years now. I don't know what that means, but I'll figure it out. Normally it hits your mid 40s. Mine, however, hit really early, pretty much after the birth of my 11-year-old. So I've been, it's been a little longer than 8 years that I've sort of been going through this. And I want to educate us women about perimenopause because I had never even heard of it. I didn't know what it was. My mom had had a hysterectomy at 38, so she didn't even have menopause. So it's something we're not educated about. And after, I think it was about a year after my youngest was born, I went to my gynecologist and was telling him about the hot flashes I was having and how I was tired and grumpy, and my hormones didn't seem in line. Everything seemed whacked out. And I asked him because someone had told me about maybe I was starting that. And he was like, you're too young. And he kind of blew me off a little bit. So I struggled for a couple years with the symptoms of perimenopause, hot flashes at night, just being super, like your PMS is way worse than you've ever imagined. Your sex drive plummets. You are just more tired. You don't sleep because you're having hot flashes. And as an insomniac to begin with, I was not sleeping at all. And so all these symptoms made me realize that, you know what? I have a lot of friends that are a few years younger than me. I'm one of the oldest ones in my group in my area. And they're now starting to go through this. So I want to help them, and you, if you're starting to go through this, understand what perimenopause is and how it affects us, and how we can take control of it and prevent the weight gain and keep our stress down and get a good night's sleep. So we can manage perimenopause through lifestyle changes such as nutrition, staying hydrated, learning how to relax, which I know when you have kids, that's kind of tough to do, but it's super important. I know when I'm super stressed, my hot flashes are aggravated. I know when I'm dehydrated, my hot flashes are aggravated. But if we make some lifestyle changes, it's going to alleviate some of those symptoms. So in the next few weeks, I'm going to be going through a series of how we can help cope better with perimenopause. And really, this is the time now, especially, that we need to really focus on us and our health, because I know before I started focusing on my health with my symptoms of perimenopause, my family was like, whoa, she is crazy. What is going on with her? So I want to just educate you because nobody really talks about perimenopause and menopause. So I want to educate you on the symptoms and how we can alleviate them and how we can avoid the weight gain that I am personally struggling with right now, and I know that you are too, or you will be. And so I want to go over all this stuff with you. So hopefully you will stay tuned and watch for my live videos about perimenopause. Look out for my blog posts, and hopefully I can help you. So this is Coach Pam. Thanks for listening, and be sure to watch out for my series on how to avoid weight gain and alleviate your symptoms of perimenopause. All right, have a great day.